Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you how you can turn any mirrorless camera into a cinema camera. What do I mean? I mean rigging up your mirrorless camera, like in our case Sony A7 S2, into a full cinema camera like this one. So let's begin. The first thing you need is a cage for your camera. The cage will allow you to attach several accessories that you need to make sure your rig is complete. For today, we are using this cage. It's already mounted up, but when you buy it, you need to assemble it, but I've already assembled it. So we're going to mount our camera into the cage. Here we go. You just have to make sure it's tight. It's very tight so that the camera doesn't wibble and shake. The advantage of this, it already gives you a strong frame where you can carry it from the top, and it's heavier, so it will not be, even if you're doing handheld, it will not shake very much. The next thing you need are the 15mm poles. These poles go into here. You slot them here and like this, then you tie them. So the whole point for the 15mm poles is to either you want to attach your follow focus, or you want behind, after the camera, you want to attach the battery, the power pack, and so on. But the brand I'm using is small rig for the 15mm. So from here we move to the next thing, which might be the most important thing on this entire rig, because it powers up the entire system. So we move to the battery pack. The battery pack, you have something like this. This will allow you to power your, you slot in your battery this side, then it has different power supply systems on the side. So you can use USB, you can use DC for either for the monitor or for the camera. So let's put our battery pack there. So while we are still talking about the battery pack, for you to power your camera, you don't need to insert small batteries like the actual batteries every single time, because all our power supply will be supplied by this battery pack. So you need a dummy battery. A dummy battery looks like this. It's something that will get into your camera, but you still have to connect this to your power supply. Then your power is sorted, you have uninterrupted power supply for longer hours. So we're gonna slot in our battery, our dummy battery. I just have to loosen the camera a bit. Oh, it's the other way. Okay, then we tie back our camera. Then we can plug our power. The other thing that we need after this is the battery. You need to have a battery called a VMount battery. Today we're using the Rolex battery. So with the VMount battery, with a VMount plate, any VMount battery can fit. So in our case, we put our battery, and we're slowly building our thing. So since our main point is we want this thing to be able to fume, so the next thing, we will attach a lens to it. And today I'm using the rocking on 35mm. So we'll get our lens. Just finding the dot. Damn! We're almost there. So now that we have the lens, what we need to do now is put our follow focus, because you don't want to be manually focusing like this, but you also manually focus with your follow focus. So when you buy this rig, it comes with its own follow focus. And this word is difficult for me to pronounce. It's called Niwa. Yeah, something like that, Niwa. But it comes with a follow focus. So follow focus and the focus ring. So we attach our focus ring on our lens. Just make sure it's tight like this, because that's where the follow focus will be attached, like that. Then we get our focus ring and we slide it into there, 15mm rails. It's quite tight. So this is how it's looking from the front. So the follow focus is attached, then meaning we can easily focus with our follow focus. So this one depends if you are left-handed or right-handed. Some people prefer putting it on the left side. Some people prefer putting it on the right side. How is our rig looking so far? So far so good. What do we need next? So next, we need to put a matte box. So I have this brand new matte box. Okay, so I misplaced the matte box. So we have this nicely, actually it's a new matte box. It's from Small Rig. Small Rig builds up some great camera stuff. So it comes with various rings which go on your camera, because on your lens like this the hole is slightly bigger, so it will just go in. But then you need, depending on the size of your lens, you need to attach a ring. So I have to check the diameter for my lens. Let me look at the, I'll try and check on the lens cap, because that's where the diameter is. So it's 77mm. So I need to get a ring that says 77. Yeah, we got it. So then you tie your ring in front of, it has some threads. You have to make sure it's properly attached so that it's not loose. Like that. Then you bring your matte box. Just make sure it's straight. But then on the lens, on the matte box, there is a dot that makes the matte box to be aligned straight, like as the lens and as the camera, so that it's not like at an angle like this or like this, but straight. So you just make sure it's in line with that, then you tie it. Bam! We are almost there. This is how our rig looks so far. So far I'm happy. At least if I go on set, the client will know that these guys are not here to play. because it's business, because clients want to know how you are spending their money. So it's important to just show seriousness in the work as well. So what's remaining? For this, we need an external monitor since our camera monitor is blocked. So in this case, I'm using the Atomos Flame. It's also rigged. It's got some kind of protection from, I think, small rig as well. So I use small rig for most of these. I think it's one of the things that's available. So for us to attach our monitor, also need an arm. This arm, I think it's newer, so you have to either buy it separately. I can't remember if I bought it separately, but then so we'll use it to attach our monitor. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Then we mount our monitor. So it depends on how you wanna put it. If you wanna put it on top, it all depends with you. But just for the sake of this video, we're gonna leave it like this. Then the next thing. So now that the monitor is attached. And what we need, so if I needed to record externally into this, like ProRes picture quality, I need to have SSDs. But in this case, maybe we'll just use it for viewing, so we don't need the SSD, but we'll slot it in. It slots in smoothly. So I'll remove some of the things that I'm not using. Then for our transmission, we need an HDMI to be able to transfer from the camera to the monitor. So we use the HDMI. But also one thing you should note is just where we are inserting the HDMI, there is a protector, the HDMI protector, which allows you to tighten your HDMI so that it doesn't get damaged in case of any movement as you are moving. So I'll have to loosen a bit up the Allen keys. Like that, then we lock the HDMI. Then so now we have a full rigged camera. So if I had another cable, we would have powered our monitor with DC cable from the battery plate to the monitor. But in this case, I do not have an additional cable, but you can either use batteries or you can still power it from. I'll put a link for everything that I've used here below. So let me know if there are any things that I left out, if I missed out something, but I thought I should share with you guys how I built my rig with the Sony A7S II. See you next time when we talk about another product.